Cyprus, and Malta, all in the span of, let's see, looks like the first one was 020 and the last one was 048, so about 25 minutes or so. Yeah, conditions are strange. That this end fed I got in the sloper position, I've been talking to people on the backside that I ain't supposed to be talking to. I sat in here and I talked to Indonesia on the front side, and just a little while later, then I talked to South Africa and Israel, and then back to New Zealand. And like, you know, it ain't rocket science. I got some stupid wire, you know, up in a pine tree into doing that. So, I mean, you know, man, I don't know. Sometimes I think we overthink these antennas.
Sometimes we do.
Well, conditions, all that with the sun, the CMEs, and all that's been going on, it's been so bad lately, it gets back to normal, and we think that's good. I'll be glad when the sunspots go back to zero. I got something I noticed. I don't know if I'm crazy or not. Well, actually, I do know that I am. But anyway, when I look over toward the north out my window, and it can be midnight, it looks like I'm looking toward Columbus. It is bright over there in the horizon. And I wonder if that's got anything to do with what's going on up there, you know, with the sun and all.
Is that 4Z at 50 minutes?
4GID, too.
Okay, 4GE.
You ain't got a football field over that way, do you? No, man, there isn't a city or a town that direction, and shoot, in 80 miles from it.
Might be them aliens. Setting up a colony over there.
Well, you know, you never know. There's so much happened in the last couple of years, it could be. I know one thing, these the way these solar flares and everything's going on, this thing caused these Sasquatches and stuff like that to go crazy out here in the woods around me.
You still got a Sasquatch?
I can hear them down in there knocking on them trees sometimes. That knocking on the trees don't bother me. It's when they get to moaning and groaning that I don't like. Well, I think they come up into the house, as I've told Sam before. It sounds like somebody's out there throwing acorns right up against the window.
Some little aggravating neighborhood boys doing that.
Probably. I ain't got none of them around here.
Oh, okay. Back when I was a young boy, we went down to the neighbor's house down there one night, found that tree and was trying to collect all the pears we could collect. He come out. He said, "Boys, I could have shot y'all." I said, "Over a pear?" But I guess he was right, wasn't he?
He could. Did he have y'all trees, Mike, like some coons up in the pear tree?
I was scared to come down.
Did he have a coon light shining up there on you?
No, this thing was in his front yard, so he didn't need no flashlight.
You don't hear about nobody loading up rock salt anymore. Used to, like when my granddaddy used to tell stories all the time about kids going out in the garden and stealing watermelons and whatnot, you know, and said that the farmers back then said they'd keep the rock salt loaded up and they'd tear you up with that rock salt if they caught you out there stealing out the garden. Rock salt and beans.
That old farmer down the road, he was a mean fellow. Old Mr. Self, he was mean. The old boy was in his watermelon field one night, and the next night them boys went out there. There was a sign stuck up out there that said, "Boys, there's one poison watermelon in this field." The next night when they went out there, the farmer went out. He said, and the one was crossed out and said, "Now there's two. Tell us where yours is. We'll tell you where ours is." Them boys were thinking, wasn't they?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they nipped it in the bud.
There ain't one poison watermelon in this field now. Now there's two. So far as ever lost a credit card? Any of y'all ever lost a credit card?
Yeah. I don't believe I've ever lost one.
You know, I've been a little bit reluctant to mention it, whatever, but I lost one about 3 months ago, I guess. I've been watching it. I know a man's got it because he buys stuff at Dick's Sporting Goods and he buys like men's clothes and stuff, but he won't go over $500. He stays right there around $500 every month.
You ain't canceled it?
Sam, I thought about that, but my wife spends $1,200 to $1,500 every month when she's got it. I'm making a little money while he's got it.
Okay. Boy, I tell you, that man ain't right.
About let him keep it for a little bit longer. As long as you don't go over and get crazy with your spending.
Hey, you use some money. Boy, you set that one up good, didn't you?
It's been a long time since I shared that one. Sam said you ain't go cancel it.
Well, I was wondering too, what in the world's the matter with you, Mike?
I understand.
Sam, Mike just sitting there watching this guy rack up on his credit card and ain't even doing nothing about it.
So if you think about the concept, it really ain't that bad. But like I said, if he could put his wife off about 3 or 4 months, he'd have a whole lot of head, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would. I don't know what in the world I was thinking, making an 8 o'clock dentist appointment to go get numbed up and get my tooth ground on. I ain't going to have time to eat nothing before I go, and when I get out, I ain't going to want to eat nothing because I'm going to be all numb.
Do you want somebody just to go ahead and just say how crazy you were for doing that?
I don't know what in the world I was thinking. I should have told her, give me one about